Hello dear friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ima, and on this channel I share information that can motivate and inspire anyone towards self-development, especially migrants and potential migrants. If you are new here, then consider this a safe place full of positivity. If you are coming back, then it is a pleasure to have you back. In today's video, I will touch briefly on some of the things that should not be said in a job interview. I do know for sure that out of desperation to get a job, a lot of candidates can be carried away and fall into the temptation of saying just about anything and sharing just about any detail with the hope that it will make a good impression or take them further into the job interview process. It is, however, important to know that in a job interview, there are certain things that you do not want to say or that should not be said or talked about. First of all, do not ask questions about salary or benefits, especially not in the first interview. It is preferable not to talk about that at all unless they bring the topic up. If you bring it up on your own, it will directly show that your interest is more for the money and not the company or the job. Usually, the longer you wait to talk about compensation or salary, the more leverage you will have to negotiate a great paycheck. Secondly, do not talk about your company or colleagues, either present or past. Do not say that you did not like working there or you hated your job. I don't like or I hate should not be part of your vocabulary during a job interview. When asked whether you like or liked your company or your boss, the answer should always be yes all the way. You liked your colleagues, you liked your boss, you liked your job, you liked the company and its culture. And it is a shame that you have to leave, but you believe that growth is part of self-development and it is time for you to seek for self-development somewhere else because it is not available in your current company. If you say that you didn't like working in your previous company or you didn't like your previous job, or if any of your responses hints that, then that will be the end of the interview for you. This simply shows that you are a negative person, and if they hire you, you will say the same thing about them down the line, and you will find reasons not to like them or to like the job, no matter how hard they try to appease you. Thirdly, do not say that you need this job or that you will do anything to work for the company. No matter how desperate you are, try not to say that you need the job or that you will do anything for the job. It is normal that someone who has been out of a job for a while, say 3, 6, 9 months or even a year or two, will be desperate for a job and will do anything to have a job. However, going into a job interview and saying that you will do anything for a job is not the way to go. Saying that shows a certain level of desperation and shows how cheap you are, and that is not a good sign. Nobody wants a sob story, and it is not going to get you anywhere. No matter how desperate you are, you want to go into a job interview and talk about the values that you can bring to the table and how excited you are about the job or the company. You want to hold tight to your values and beliefs and onto what you want to be doing, because the moment you show desperation, even if you are hired, you will end up being used. After all, you said that you will do anything. Fourthly, when asked to talk about yourself, speak with examples and put words in context. Don't just say that you are result-oriented, you are a fast learner, or you are all of those things, but be contextual. Show them how much of a fast learner you are, how much of a team player you are by giving examples of situations that demonstrate that. You don't want to say that you are a great leader, but you want to say how you led your team from point A to point B, or the different teams that you have led and how successful you were in doing that. You also don't want to just say that you are result-oriented. Rather, you want to show how result-oriented you are by giving examples of tasks or projects that you have been successful at, no matter how small the project or task may be. Also, never ever say that you have never done this or that if asked in the interview. The worst thing that can happen is for you to say that I have never done it, or I don't know it, or I have no idea about it. If asked in an interview whether you know about or have done a particular thing, even if you have no idea about it, you must certainly know something or have done something that is closely related to it. So what you want to do instead is ask for a few seconds to think about it. Go back to your brain and come up with an experience that is similar to what they are talking about, and explain clearly to them that you have not done that particular thing that they are asking, but you have done something similar, which is X, Y, or Z. This will be an indication that you at least have a level of understanding of what they're talking about, and it will be a great consideration in the job interview process. Saying that you have no idea or you don't know what they're talking about is a big red flag and simply shows that the job is not for you. As simple as that. Also, never ever go to a job interview with no idea what the company you are interviewing for does. There are some individuals who are so bold that they will take their boldness anywhere and ask the craziest or the darnest questions. Never ask an interviewer what the company does or what the company or job is all about. That simply shows that you did not prepare for the job or you did no research on your own about the company or the job, and it shows that you have no interest or you have no value placed on the job at all. If you do that, the interview may actually terminate prematurely. So spend time to research on the position or the company, and if anything, you can ask them specific questions about what the company does. This will spark some interest and show that you are pumped for the job and you can't wait to start. Furthermore, don't say that you are good at everything or that you are a jack of all trades. That is, in other words, saying that you are great at nothing. When you say that, it would be difficult for companies or recruitment agencies to look for a specific position or a specific job for you. Neither should you say that you are best at something. This in itself is telling the hiring manager that there is no one else out there who is like you, and that portrays you as a show-off or as somebody who is proud, and nobody wants to work with such a person or hire such a person. On the contrary, focus your energy and attention on portraying your values and what you have to offer. And rather than saying that you are the best, show them that you are best at what you do by giving specific examples. And if you do that, they will certainly see value in what you're saying. So emphasize on your objectives and any accomplishments that you've had. Added to this, do not say that you do not have any questions. Usually at the end of a job interview or sometimes midway through the interview, candidates are given a chance to ask questions. And the worst thing you will say is that you don't have any questions. That not only shows that you didn't come prepared enough for the interview, but it also shows a lack of curiosity and analysis on your part. The answer to that question should always be yes. And even if you do not have any questions, try to come prepared with at least 1 or 2 questions, and your questions should be tailored towards the role, the company, team dynamics, job expectations, etc. I have a full video on the type of questions to ask in an interview, which I will link in the description below. So go check it and have an idea the type of questions that you can ask in an interview. We have come to the end of our video, dear friends. Those were some crucial things that should not be said during an interview. If you like this video or find value in any of my videos, then be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button so as to be informed whenever a new video is uploaded. Also remember to like and comment on my videos and share the link to friends and family who may need the information shared. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. God bless you.